All right, welcome everyone to the Gaming Hub. I'm your host, Steven. Today, we're going to be going over the top 10 games I am looking forward to at this E3. As always, if you like the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We're kicking off our E3 coverage with this video here. E3 is coming up very shortly, less than 3 weeks away. We are going to be attending, so we're going to have a lot of content for you guys. Interview, gameplay, all of that fun stuff. Just our general impressions, plus a couple other fun things that we think you guys are going to like. So if you want to see all that, make sure you hit the bell. But yeah, stick around. There's going to be a lot of great content. So without further ado, let's get this video started with the top 10 games. Right, coming in at number 10 is Animal Crossing. We don't really have a title yet. All we've gotten was a teaser trailer mentioning that the game's coming soon, supposedly coming this year. What I want to see is gameplay. I love the Animal Crossing. I love hanging out with the villagers, checking in, seeing what stuff I can design, looking for fossils, catching beetles and fish and all that fun stuff. I want to see more of that. I want to see gameplay this E3, and I also want to see easy multiplayer like functionality, right? So I'd like to be able to drop in, drop out very easily with my friends that have the game. I'd like to jump in to see other villages that our community has created. If you guys are getting Animal Crossing and you want to hang out with the community, we'll make a channel. We can get all the friend codes and all that stuff, and it'll be really fun. So I want to see more of that. Coming in at number 9 is Fire Emblem Three Houses, a game I am massively looking forward to. It's supposed to come out sometime in July of this year. I just want to see more of it. I want to see more gameplay. We've already got a little bit of it. You're a teacher who's in charge of students in one of 3 houses, hence the name, 3 houses. And I just want to see how exactly that's going to work. If you're going to like cultivate relationships between the students. Now, it would be a little weird if you have a romantic relationship as the teacher to students, and that's happened in certain games, looking at you, Persona 5. But, if we can create relationships between the students, like themselves, and they get better in battle and can be more helpful to each other, that's exciting. So I want to see more of how that's going to work, but I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan, so I cannot wait for this game. Coming in at number 8 is Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. It's going to be the first 3D Pokemon game, not counting the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, that is going to be on a console. The last one we had was in GameCube. Ever since then, they've all been on the 3DS. So it's going to be a 3D world. It looks really fun based on the limited stuff we got. I know we're getting gym battles back, but it also looks like there might be an arena we can battle in. I just want to see more of that. We already have the starters. We know those. So I just want to see what Pokemon are going to be in this region. Or is it going to be Pokemon from all the previous gens? Is it going to be kind of mostly the new generation of Pokemon? I don't know, but I want to see more. Coming in at number 7 is Borderlands 3. Now, we've already seen some gameplay in the release trailer. We know it's coming this year. It looks super fun. It looks like there's going to be more guns and more loot. And the loot works a little differently this year, or this iteration, I should say, with not being a shared experience. Now, you can turn that on to where, if I swipe an item, then you can't get it. But you can also have your own loot based on your gameplay, right? Like, so I can pick up something, and then if I'm playing with Tyler from the Gaming Hub, he won't even see the stuff that's on my screen, and I won't see the stuff that's on his. So that's pretty cool. I want to see more abilities. I want to see how they work. I hope we get to see that at this E3. It looks like gorgeous based on all the trailers, so I'm excited to see how that works, and it's going to be not just limited to one world, which is very exciting stuff. So if we can see just more guns, abilities, and all that, it'll be a good time, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of this E3. All right, coming in at number 6 is Gears 5. So I want to see more gameplay. We got a little bit of it in the trailer last year. It's supposed to come out this year. I want to see more of it. I want to see, it looks like it might change the formula a little bit. So I want to see how they're going to go about doing that. And I want to learn more about Kate and her Locust past. Like, I don't want, story plot points spoiled for me. But based on the trailer we saw, we're going to be playing as Kate. And she kind of comes from the Locust descent. So we're going to learn about that. So it's going to be a completely different game than any of the 5 games, the 4 mainline, and then Judgment before, it looks like. But I just want to see more gameplay, and I want to see what they're going to do to the multiplayer. The multiplayer's always been really fun, along with Horde mode. I want to see if they're going to change it a little bit, see what they're going to do with that, and I just want to see more of this game. Coming in at number 5 is The Outer Worlds. Now, we saw a trailer back in E3 last year, and then we saw a better trailer. Like, we saw the teaser last E3. We saw the actual, like, announcement trailer at the Game Awards. It's a game made by Leonard Boyarsky and Tim Kaine. They're the creative directors. But this game is going to be more linear than their previous titles. Those include, Fallout, like the original 1 and 2, and Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So I want to see exactly what that's going to be. Is our choices going to affect the story? If so, how much? How many endings? What's the gameplay look like? Based on the trailer, it looks like it's going to be a little bit humorous, the dialogue and all that, and so that's exciting. But it's going to be, they've already mentioned it's going to be a game that's designed to be beat more than once, right? So we're going to see some multiple endings. So I want to see how exactly that's going to work and how much customization and like RPG type elements there are there. Coming in at number 4 is a game I know Tyler is really excited for, and that's Dying Light 2. We saw a little bit of gameplay, we saw the release trailer, and what this game is going to do is supposedly our choices are going to matter. So we're going to, if you decide to help someone get water, it's going to affect the story in the long run. So their goal is to have, thousands of branching paths, because each person might make all the different choices and it might affect story. Now, games have said they've done this before, so we're going to see if that actually happens. But for right now, it's got us pumped. We saw the trailer, it looked great, the gameplay looked great. I want to see, obviously, more gameplay. The day-night cycle was always something that's really cool at least in the first one, where the harder zombies come out at the end, or at nighttime, and it's a lot scarier than it is during the day because you can't see as well and the zombies are really fast. So I'd like to see that's being brought back. So I want to see exactly how they're going to change it. I want to see the co-op. Co-op's a big part of the Dying Light, at least Dying Light 1, and I think it's going to be there in Dying Light 2, and it's always fun to, adventure around with other people. We've seen, the parkour. All of that looks fun. So I just, I want to see more. I want to see when this game is going to come out, and I'm just excited to see it this E3. Coming in at number 3 is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now, EA is not going to have an actual conference, but they're doing their EA Play, so we should see some stuff there. Hopefully, actual gameplay. All we saw was a teaser trailer. It looked really fun, but I want to see the gameplay. Star Wars games can be hit or miss. There's some very great ones, and there's some not so good ones. But I want to see exactly what we can do with the combat, right? And I want to see what type of customizational RPG elements. Maybe I want to focus on lightsaber battles, but someone else might want to focus on force powers. I want to see exactly how that's going to work. I want to see how much we can customize the main character. At least it's like what I want is to be able to change the color of my lightsaber. It's my favorite thing. I like having different colors. I don't want just blue, green, and red. But I since we're playing as the Jedi, I don't know if we'll even get a chance to play it with red. But I'd like to be able to customize. It's always fun. It's my favorite part about like the Old Republic. There's a lot of different color combinations for the lightsaber, and it's always really cool because you get to kind of like customize it yourself. But I want to see gameplay. Obviously, it looks really good though, and I'm excited to see more. It's supposed to come out at the end of this year in November, I think. So we should see gameplay at this year at EA Play and see how it's shaping up. Coming in at number 2 is Halo Infinite. We just saw the teaser trailer last year. I don't think the game will be coming out this year. I think it's going to be slated for probably next year. I doubt Microsoft's going to put Gears and Halo in the same year, but it could happen. Now I want to know, is this going to be a rebranding of the story? The game looks way different than any previous Halo. It looks stunning in 4K. That's exciting stuff. But is it going to be a rebranding? There's rumors of RPG elements. I want to see exactly what that entails. Sometimes it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But a little bit of customization can be fun. There's no issue there. I just want to see more Master Chief. Master Chief's like one of the first characters I ever played as. It's one of the first things I can remember playing video game wise. So I want to see more about what it's going to be. Now, they've said many times that this is not going to be a battle royale, but I would like to see what they're going to do with the multiplayer. Are they going to keep Warzone? And the breakout mode was really fun from Halo 5 and just regular Team Slayer and all that fun stuff. Or are they going to add some stuff? I just want to see more of the game. I want to see what they're going to do story-wise, maybe get some teasers of that, and then multiplayer-wise, tease that. Before we get to number 1, I have a couple honorable mentions. First is Super Mario Maker 2. We just saw a big direct for it. It's coming out at the end of June, so I doubt we see too much more there. Ori and the Will of the Wisps supposed to come out sometime this month. Want to see exactly when. Hopefully that happens this E3. And then we have Beyond Good and Evil 2. The trailer blew me away. I want to see more of it, but I don't have high hopes for the game coming out very soon, so that's why it got relegated. Coming in at number 1 is a game that should surprise nobody, and that's Cyberpunk 2077. We saw a teaser trailer last E3, and they released the behind closed doors gameplay. It was about 45 minutes long, about a couple months after E3 last year. I loved what I saw of it. I liked how there was different ways to go about doing a mission depending on which skills you wanted to invest in. I love RPG elements that allow you to do that. I like playing games a certain way, and I know other people might not like playing the same way, so I get to do whatever I want to do and how I want to play it, and you can do it your way. That's awesome to me. I love when games allow us to do that. There looks to be a lot of customization potential between both, you know, actual like things that can help you out in the gameplay and just like looks, and I like both of that. I want to see more. There's rumor that the game might look extremely different than what we saw last year, so I'm interested to see what changes are going to be made, but it's definitely my number 1 game that I most anticipate, or my most anticipated game for this E3. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, like, share, subscribe if you did. Make sure to hit that bell. There's a lot of great content coming. If you agreed with my list or disagreed, think I missed something, leave a comment down. I love hearing your guys' opinion. If there's something you want to see from us going forward before E3, a video you want us to make, like, let us know and we can do that. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and can't wait for E3 this year. Goodbye.